Hello, folks. This story was sent to me by a subscriber and is intended for educational purposes only. Thank you for watching. 4.5 grams magic mushroom. The day the ceiling became a jellyfish. I thought I knew what to expect from a 4.5 gram mushroom trip. But this one threw me into a roller coaster of weirdness and laughter that I'm still unpacking. It started innocently enough, chilling in my living room. A rainy day outside, the smell of wet leaves creeping through the cracked window. I brewed some tea, dropped the mushrooms in, and sipped slowly, expecting the usual gentle rise of colors and thoughts. But what came next was something else entirely. About 40 minutes in, the ceiling above me started to ripple like a pond disturbed by a pebble. Not just a visual trick. No, it actually felt like the plaster was softening, turning into a translucent, gelatinous membrane. It pulsed gently, and I swear it began to breathe. Then tendrils emerged, waving rhythmically, and the ceiling transformed into a gigantic, slowly undulating jellyfish drifting through an invisible ocean right above my head. I blinked hard, sure I was hallucinating, but the jellyfish ceiling stayed, its fluorescent colors casting an otherworldly glow on the room. The light flickered between shades of electric blue, pink, and green, painting everything with a bioluminescent vibe. I tried to stand, but my legs felt like noodles, wobbling, as if they didn't remember how to hold me upright. As I sat back down, the jellyfish started to hum, a deep, resonant sound vibrating through my bone. But it wasn't just any hum. It was singing in a weird but oddly soothing language that sounded like a mix between whale songs and a lounge jazz band tuning up. The hum was catchy, so I found myself humming along, and the jellyfish ceiling seemed to sway with delight. My furniture followed suit. Coffee table sprouted tiny, wiggly feet and began a slow, clumsy dance across the carpet. The cushions on my couch giggled and bounced like playful puppies. My cat, usually unimpressed by anything, suddenly perked up, staring intently at the ceiling jellyfish as if communicating telepathically. Trying to make sense of all this, I grabbed my phone to record, but the screen rippled like water, making everything look like a psychedelic fish tank. Even the notifications sounded different. Each ping was a tiny bubble popping, which sent me into a fit of giggles. Then the ceiling jellyfish started to lower itself, tentacles drifting toward me. I felt a curious urge to reach out and touch one, and as my fingers brushed the translucent tendrils, I was flooded with a rush of warmth and strange memories. Not mine, but somehow it was like the jellyfish was sharing ancient ocean tales, tales of lost civilizations beneath the waves, sung in bubbles and currents. Suddenly, the room shifted. The walls melted away into an underwater seascape. I was sitting on the sandy ocean floor, surrounded by schools of shimmering fish, fluorescent corals, and swaying seaweed forest. The jellyfish ceiling was now a massive creature, gliding overhead, its tendrils casting dappled light like the sun through water. I felt weightless, drifting gently with the currents, a small explorer in an alien ocean. The fish approached, their scales glittering in impossible color. One particularly cheeky clownfish wiggled up to me and popped a tiny bubble that burst into a laughing face. I laughed back, tears streaming down my face. Not from sadness, but from the sheer absurdity and joy of the moment. Time lost all meaning. Minutes and hours blurred as I floated through this underwater dreamscape, listening to the jellyfish's song, feeling my worries dissolve like salt in the sea. The experience was at once hilarious and profound, a weirdly perfect blend of cosmic humor and deep connection. As the trip waned, the ocean slowly receded, the walls reappeared, and the jellyfish ceiling gently pulled back up, sealing itself into plain old plaster once more. I lay back on my couch, heart racing, mind spinning with images of underwater worlds and singing jellyfish. In the days that followed, I found myself looking up at ceilings differently, half expecting a bioluminescent creature to greet me. The trip left me with a strange mix of wonder and amusement, a reminder that sometimes reality is just an ocean of possibilities, and that even the ceiling above your head might be hiding a jellyfish waiting to dance with you.